Welcome back. There's a powerful new play bringing an incredible piece of American history to life at the Perceptions Theatre at the ETA Creative Arts Foundation in South Shore.
The Wash tells the story of the first successful unionized, I can't say that word, protest in the U.S. led by women. Joining us are director Myesha-Tiara and actress Nikki Carpenter. Welcome.
Welcome.
Come on now.
Yes.
Well, you know, like women, it takes women to make things happen, and this was led by women back in the early 1881 in Atlanta.
Yeah, tell us about this protest.
Yeah.
So how it started is the ladies that were protesting, the black women that were started the actual strike, they were not getting paid. So they started going and trying to, get their payments for everything.
And where did they work?
They worked in Atlanta. They worked at their homes, though.
Okay.
So all of the washing happened on their back porches, in their houses.
Legit washing for other people.
Yeah, other people. They were doing this all at their homes. So eventually people stopped wanting to pay because it became, the Civil War had just, and things were transpiring, and they were going to try to get payment. People were giving them moldy food. People were giving them cans of soup. People were giving them, rice. They weren't paying in money, and they had, taxes on their places. They had rent. They had to feed their own kids.
Of course.
Right.
And
I'm sorry, are you talking about today or?
Right.
I'm confused. What decade are we in?
I know.
Right. So
people are not getting paid today.
tell us how the play kind of takes this whole subject on.
Yes, so the women choose to go on strike. That's something that us as black women, we have always used our power to say no and hold back. And so they decide this is the only way we're going to take our power back by saying, we are not going to wash your clothes. And so you got to see what happens. You got to come and check it out. But I play the role of Anna.
Okay.
And tell us a little bit about Anna.
Anna is an entrepreneur. She's a bit older than some of the other characters, so she may have actually experienced being enslaved. And so she is trying her best to make her way in her newfound freedom, but she sees that the old ways are still creeping into what's supposed to be the new way. And so she decides to take a stand, and you got to come see it. But yeah.
Well, you're drawing people in.
Yeah.
But Chicago's a city of protest. We just had a major protest here not that long ago, and we speak with our voices sometimes. What does it mean to be putting this kind of show on here in our city?
I think it's very timely because of all, like you say, all the protests we have going on right now where we're fighting for people's rights. A lot of people, even right now with SNAP benefits, are getting taken, and some of them being partially sent back. Even with the ladies in our show, a lot of them have kids, and they don't know how they're going to feed them. And when they're receiving food, it's moldy. You can't feed your kids that. So I think it's so timely that this is kind of timeless, because we're still, unfortunately, in some ways, still in the same spot we were in 1881 when it comes to people's rights and actually caring about the citizens in the state that you live in and being supportive and being a community. So just like Chicago, these ladies rally together and they really support each other. They go grassroots. They find other ladies in other cities surrounding Atlanta, and they decide we're all going to protest together. We're watching no one's clothes, and we're going to make sure that you pay us fairly or you get nothing.
Amen.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, we're...
I know. Mic drop on that. We haven't even seen it yet, and we're like, yes.
Yeah.
So we have had like a series of, and like obviously Hamilton sticks out, but there are so many other performances that teach us about history that we are never taught in schools. How does it feel to be a part of that?
I think
so
it's cool because the playwright Kelundra, she actually was at the National Museum in DC when she saw this story, and she was like, I'm from Atlanta and I had never heard about this story. And so it's just amazing how bits of history can just be, passed on and we can forget about it. And so I think it's amazing that we can bring this to life.
Theater is such a powerful
Tickets
tool.
are still available?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
We're running to November 30th. You can get our tickets at PerceptionsTheatre.org. Yes.
Come on. Love
Love it. Okay, grab your
Congratulations.
tickets for The Wash.